310, your name and where you're calling from?
Hi, my name is Rhett, and I'm calling from Los Angeles.
Hi, your name's Brett?
Rhett.
Rhett. Hey, Rhett, how you doing today?
Right. Good, how are you doing?
Doing good today. How can I help you?
Yeah, I'm concentrating on my spiritual growth, and I feel like I've got some alignment with the Native American influence. I've had some great clairvoyant moments, but I feel like I've also now connected with some healing energy. I wanted to make sure that I'm cleared out myself before I did much with that. And I also wanted to align with my greater purpose.
All right. How did you find out about the show?
I had heard about it through some of the OPPT and collective imagination shows, and then started listening through the weekend and into today.
So you heard me do
pretty quickly connected. That's
okay,
right.
Cool. You've heard me do reading.
A lot of the things you said about the Akashic records have really resonated with me, so I'm trying to understand more and connect with that.
Okay. So you got to understand how I do readings. You've listened to a couple of the shows.
That's correct.
What I need you to do is tell me about the first 10 minutes of your life. Be as specific as possible when you first woke up. Give me about 45, 50 seconds out loud, and I'm going to tune into the infinite you that's going into your finite you.
Okay. This morning I woke up and my daughter jumped on our bed and woke me up, and my wife went to get me a bowl of cereal and brought that to bed, which was great. And I started moving about to get my day ready for work, and that's how my day started. I had a dream last night about robbing a bank, which was really bizarre, and that I had successfully robbed one bank and was about to do a second, but was afraid of getting caught.
All right, I've tuned into your energies, and honestly, that dream right there is trying to enforce a different habit pattern in you. You're going through a rebirth phase right now. Now, a little different than the other caller, you finished your armoring patterning a while ago, but this next thing is for you to look back on all the other armoring patterns that you've had in your life so you can begin to plot the type of energies you're going to function with when you go to manifest your next armoring phase. And I say this for specifically because the energies that are coming are very distinct for your soul family. You're a Pleiadian born person on Procyon, and then got refugee status to come to Earth during Lemuria. So talking the second rise of Lemuria about 360,000 years ago is when you immigrated here as a physical person. You didn't come here as a soul who'd passed on, which gives you what specialty immigration status here, which allows you to be what's called a refugee species, which is a new adopted first species of Earth. Earth has a lot of first adopted species, and you're one of those, and you need to reconnect with the immigration status that you came from as a star person, and that's reconnecting to the Earth Mother's energetic grids, learning about the ley lines, learning about the sacred points on Earth. You need to be in a situation where you can align yourself to magnetic north, quite literally instinctually. There's an electromagnetic grid that functions in your crown chakra and in your third eye. And think of it as two compasses, and when you point in the right direction or look in a direction, your psychic compasses align and tell you the energy that's coming from that location. It is similar to using divining rods. Have you ever used divining rods?
I have not used those yet, no.
Well, that would be something very positive for you to get, because you're in this extrasensory stage where you need to open up to the energies that are trying to help you align to your galactic self and your human self. You spent, when you arrived here, it really comes down to you understanding the refugee status of your incarnations on Earth. You came here because a massive amount of the soul family of the outer part of the Pleiades planets just came here one day, and it was very much unexpected. And the reason why is Earth had given a call out for help, though the planet was tremendously hurt. It needed people to come there, and it was offering refugee status for anyone that was invested in the karmic output of the wars that were going on. So your soul is directly related to the karmic resolution phase between different war type scenarios that led to an intergalactic war. I know this is a lot to take in, but that's what you're here for, is to be an ambassador between the two sides in your spiritual concept. That's not for you to become a channel, literally. It's for you to just go into your past lives and remember who you were before. past life regression would be absolutely perfect for you at this growth phase. It would give you something to chart with, so as you're going to literally upgrade your human design.
Okay, great. And do you have a specific best pass or course of action for that past regression?
Well, there's nothing's an absolute best course, because it's you asserting your free will and understanding that you're going through literally your DNA memory. And your DNA memory is what you're trying to activate. So you need to have positive visualization of your double helix DNA in the color of red, spiraling up all of your chakras and coming out your crown chakra, and then have a reverse spinning twin double helix of white energy that's going down on the reverse process and then connects to your root chakra. That will complete light body activation. And for anyone out there, they can try that for themselves. When they connect their root chakra to their crown chakra's light body, you literally complete your energy, your part of your soul family contract, and that allows you to function in a higher state of energy as long as you keep empowering that stage. And you'll learn that the more you empower, the more literally psychic you become, the more sensitive you become, the more you're capable of manifesting things in your lifetime. Because the Earth itself is already in the high vibration energy part of the galaxy now. It's the dense part. And you'll be able to connect to that high energy from the galactic part by simply tuning into the Earth grid, getting out there and allowing your natural scent to just guide you through places. Get out there and hike with no destination. Allow that inner sense to align to you. There are all sorts of devices that can help tune that too, from pendulums to dowsing rods to, depending on how creative you want to get.
Oh, great. I did just get a pendulum. That's wonderful.
Okay. Learning that. One of my co-hosts on my Tuesday night show is Jay Perrin. He's a 7-ray reader. You can read the books by Alice Bailey, the colored books, and they're a tremendous psychic upload for people.
Wonderful.
Okay. Do you have any more questions? I've got about 5 minutes left, so you're the last caller here, so you got a full open 5 minutes to ask anything you want.
Well, that's incredible. You mentioned about the red energy and the double helix with the white energy. And is there anything else I can do to help with either opening my crown or my third eye?
Yes. I recommend this to a lot of people. You finished a purity stage, and you need an energizing stage. So what you need is something that's going to modify your root chakra to be able to handle the energies of the white double helix rooting inside it. So what it's going to come to is figuring out how to massage your tailbone deeply, even if you need someone else to do it, as well as learning how to adjust your spine. There's a particular move in yoga that allows you to align the tailbone properly, and it's not too difficult. It's very, very good for you to go and practice anything that releases the buttocks muscles, releases the tensions in your calf, especially the sacral nerve ending there. It's very important that you get that back in alignment. And you're going to discover by literally doing that when you go to meditate that you can take in more energy. And you're going to get saturated real fast. Like your first time you do it, you may only have like 2 minutes of visualization before you're overloaded. You have to stop. And then you're going to have to start again. And then what you can do is put a crystal, literally tape a crystal to your tailbone and one to the back of your neck. And I would use double terminated quartz crystals so it allows the energy to go up and down freely. And just tape them so they're pointed up and down. People use medical tape, but they stay there for hours if you just leave them there. Also, when you go to work and stuff, you need 2 small crystals to put in your sock. And what that'll do is the energies are always around you. And when you add crystals to your body, like whenever you walk around, and you literally have extra data storage places so that the energies that's coming into you from the galactic can be refined. So it's like a drip, drop effect of that white spiral helix connecting to your root chakra.
That's a great idea. Thank you.
Okay.
You mentioned
something else.
Possible. Yes.
Say that again.
I'm sorry. After you.
I didn't hear what you said before. There was a little interference.
I was saying you had mentioned eBay as a possible place to get crystals and things. Is that usually the best route that you go through?
That's a very cheap route. And there are sellers from China, and there are sellers from Taiwan and India. I frequently purchase ones from India. Simply look at their seller rate if they're top rated. Send them a contact message before you purchase a product. They're good people. And if they're top rated sellers, what they're selling is what they're showing you. And you don't need to spend a lot of money. Like, you'd spend $200 at the rock shop, you could spend $12 and get just as much as the $200 value.
And is there energetic signatures on things you're getting that way, or?
If you purify their crystals regularly, which is basically washing them with 2 to 3 minutes of cold water and then sitting them out in the sun regularly, they recharge on their own, and they can eliminate programming them or negative energy.